Hello and welcome to the Pet of the Week segment here on 18WJTS. I'm Jane Jackson. I'm here with Executive Director Jordan, and our Pet of the Week is this lovely little baby, Rotini.
Yeah.
So can you tell us a little bit about Rotini? Who's this guy?
So he has been with us since around November. He's about 7 months old, and him and his siblings were found out in just a rural area out in the road somewhere. Somebody thankfully picked him up as little babies and kept them in a barn to kind of make sure that they were nursed back to health, and then reached out to us, and here we are today.
Oh,
yeah.
He's got a little attitude.
He does, yeah. He is what we call a four on the floor cat. He does not prefer to be picked up. He kind of wants to love on people on his own terms. So four on the floor means that we don't really pick him up all feet on the floor. Otherwise he will get just a little bit feisty. But our cat staff here is really good. They've been working with him, kind of teaching him it's okay to be picked up. So yeah, I mean, he's really loving. He's very curious. He likes to help with all of the daily tasks, the cleaning. He will, try to take the broom as you're going through the room. So yeah, he's a pretty sweet cat.
Well, we love a cat with personality, and that is kind of the beautiful thing about cats, is that they all have their own little personality, so there's probably one here for everyone. So what do we think? Does he do well with kids, adults, teenagers?
He's for as many people as come through our rooms here, they come and love on him. We've had younger kids, older kids, adults. He kind of reacts the same way with everyone as he does right now. So he's he's pretty photogenic. He does like to love on people. We just, when we have younger kids come through, just kind of getting them used to coming into unknown animals and, kind of teaching them how it's best to handle animals that they're not aware of yet.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's always really good to keep in mind. So now we're entering the month of February. We're going to shift our focus just on the shelter in general. What are your plans for February? Any goals for this month?
Yeah, so we do still have our Valentine's fundraiser. One of our local supporters, she had actually designed some really cute Valentine's cards. So we are selling those. They're available online, but then you can also come in and purchase on site as well. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of like our February fundraiser. And then we also still have our 2026 calendars as well. So those are for sale in the office, and those are $10 per calendar. We also have an online option as well, where you can do a digital download if that's preferable over an actual calendar here. So pretty cute. We got a lot of really cute animals in here. Thankful for all of our corporate sponsors and all of our individual sponsors who submitted their photos of their pets too.
I love that. That is just such a cute little thing. It is personally one of my goals to get one of my pets on a calendar.
Yeah.
Especially a bad picture.
Yeah. One of the funny ones, huh?
Oh, yeah. So it snowed a lot these past couple weeks. How have you been running the shelter with all of this snow?
Yeah, it's been an interesting time, that's for sure. Thankfully, we've had a lot of people show up to help move the snow out of the drives, and then also to help shovel so we can get out into our yards. But we've also, kind of on that, some winter safety tips too, especially for the cats. We have a lot of people that'll reach out and say, how can I help care for these stray cats that are maybe like a colony of cats? What we typically recommend is you can get kind of like a styrofoam cooler and cut a hole in the side and stuff that with some straw. So that's one thing that's really helpful for stray cats if you can't bring them inside, or if they're outdoor cats anyways. And then a couple other things, like I know you mentioned, when you get in your vehicle in the morning, kind of tap the hood a little bit, honk the horn. A lot of cats are going to try to get up into there where it's nice and warm. And then same for the dogs. We recommend straw in outdoor dog houses over blankets, because blankets can freeze really quickly. But we also recognize too, we have some huskies here who absolutely love the snow, and it is so hard to get them in sometimes. So we really kind of try to tailor the days to the types of breeds that we have here as far as dogs going out here at the shelter.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Oh goodness. And I've seen some people have been putting out houses with heating pads in them. Would those be acceptable even if they're fabric? Obviously?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It kind of just depends on the breed of the animal. Like I said, Huskies, double-coated dogs, they can definitely withstand the cold a lot easier. But heating blankets, heating pads, as long as, they have a safe cord that can't be chewed up. So yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Yeah, I've been personally thinking about getting one myself. I've been seeing them at Royal King, Home Depot maybe, where they have the little foil houses or something like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I live in a neighborhood that's full of cats, so I'm always thinking about them, feeding them.
Different options.
Even when I shouldn't be, because everybody feeds them.
Yeah. And we do have straw here on site. We are out of styrofoam coolers as far as available for the public, but we do also have straw here on site if somebody needs to come grab some of that. Yeah.
So then you guys are, of course, always accepting donations. Are there any other specific donations you need during this time of year with all this snow and cold weather? Groundhog saw a shadow today.
Yeah, I would say, one thing, since we're in cat world today, we always are in need of clumping cat litter. It seems to be the thing we go through the quickest with all of the cats in our care, and probably one of the least donated items. So we can always use that. And then even for dogs and for cats, we do a lot of enrichment this time of year. Since it's cold outside, not all of our dogs like to be outside. So things like peanut butter, applesauce, pumpkin, some smaller training type treats. Those are always really good things that we can use here in the building to keep all of our animals entertained.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, so and are you guys looking for any more fosters, volunteers? Always want to check in on that.
Yeah, always. We can always use fosters, especially with kitten season coming right around the corner. We do get a lot of calls about either abandoned kittens or just an excess of kittens that we can't house safely in the shelter here. So we're always looking for kitten fosters. And then, of course, our dog fosters are super valuable to us. When we had the snow, we had a lot of fosters step up and take our dogs into homes, which was really cool. We did have some adoptions come from that. So it just kind of helps us get a better personality trait on all of our dogs versus just what we see here at the shelter. So yeah, absolutely. Volunteers, dog walkers, helping with dishes, laundry, even just kind of routine stuff around the shelter here as well.
That's amazing. I love that, that got people to adopt too, and your guys' spay and neuter clinic seems to be doing really well. And I've heard things about how kitten season just all year round.
It is.
So it's could always use the extra help, always could use the donations, of course, and just the support. We're gonna hope this little guy, you said he's been here since when?
Since November.
Since November. This guy's looking for a home, guys, so we're gonna hope that he gets a home somewhere he loves. Like Jordan said, he's very curious, he's very lovable. I'm just covered in him right now. He's very sweet. He does have a little bit of a kick to him, so I'm getting a little feisty earlier today, but like I said, we love a cat with personality. It just makes them unique. Well, thank you all for tuning in with us, and we'll be heading back to the station again. And once again, I'm Jane Jackson here with Jordan and Rotini. This has been your Pet of the Week segment here on 18 WJTS.